Potato latkes are perfectly and lightly fried to perfection.
Oh, they are crispy on the outside and tender and delicious on the inside.
Made even better with a dollop of sour cream and applesauce.
Yummy! Yes, I love latkes. Latkes are so good.
They're the best. So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My spadtastic Loon.
Totally.
These are great. It's that time of the year. It's Hanukkah for all of our beautiful Jewish friends.
Yes.
We hope we do these justice. We love
them. We're not Jewish and we love our potato latkes.
And regardless of who you are, you're going to love these latkes.
Totally.
And they're kind of like hash browns.
They are.
Speaking
of hash browns, look at all these potatoes.
Yeah, so we've got 3 pounds of shredded potatoes. Shredded. So while he's working his magic, so let's just tell you what we
drying these off.
Well, we just got some good old russet potatoes and we peeled them. And then to get the perfectly shredded texture and form of these potatoes that you want, we got our box cutter. Now you're going to get a little bit of a workout. Get your friends, get your family in, and
we took turns.
We took turns, and then we just put them in the potatoes in water, and that does a couple of things. It keeps them from oxidizing and becoming brown. If they get a little brown, that's okay. It's no big deal. But it just helps kind of remove that starch. And if you've ever seen us make our homemade French fries, that's a technique of helping in the end getting them nice and crispy and crunchy, which is what we want. Yes. What we're looking for. So now what the old Loon is doing is really important. Is you want to get as much of that excess moisture out as you possibly can. So we just get a kitchen towel and then
just wring it.
Do what the Loon is doing and wring it out. And so while he's doing that, I've got my skillet over here and I'm going to get it on about a medium heat, and we're going to do some fun things with it in just a moment. So, okay.
All right, and so here
I'm not going to turn this on yet.
I see that pile. There they all are.
Yeah.
They're oxidizing a little, but that's okay.
A little, but they're going to be beautiful. They're going to get browned and crispy, and so don't worry about
that. Oh, there we go.
You can leave them in the water for even overnight would be okay. Okay.
I'm making a mess over there.
That's okay. No, you're not. It's that time of year.
All right, so there we go.
Okay.
There's a bunch of potatoes.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to take
this out of your way. Get this bad bowl.
Get this bowl. All right, let me just get set up for this. All right, so we've got all these ingredients.
Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good.
I know.
Okay,
I've been working out.
I know, it's a workout. You're working for your latkes. While he's doing that, I'm going to heat up some oil. So now I've got 3 tablespoons of just good old. You could use vegetable oil, as I think is best. You don't want an oil that's going to impart too much flavor, like an olive oil. Then to make them. I'm not Jewish, so it's not fair for me to say that to make them authentic, but authentic recipes use something called schmaltz, which is basically just congealed chicken fat. Now, anyone who's saying you're wrong, just tell me in the comments. We're open for ingredients. So how can you get congealed chicken fat? It's not like you go to the store like, can I have some congealed? You might be able to, but not where I live. So what I do, the other day, I made some chicken stock, our world famous chicken stock.
Liquid gold,
we were making some soup, and I was like, you know what? We're doing latkes soon. So you just put that in there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do, so that was about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
I love it.
And this fat just naturally you chill it, and it just naturally congeals on the top of the stock.
And it makes a difference in these latkes.
It really does give a taste flavor, makes them taste delicious. If you don't happen to have access, or you don't have time to make stock, and you just don't want to do this, then you could just go with see, you can already smell that.
Yum!
You could just go with 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and you'll be just fine. But if you can, try to make some schmaltz.
Can I get started over here?
Please do. I'm just schmaltzing along.
All right, so I'm going to put in this bowl, I'm going to put in some ingredients, and I'm going to add, wait, should I add those first, Chris?
Go ahead and start with the wet ingredients. So we got the eggs.
All right, so we got 2 eggs, and then we got a teaspoon of milk.
Whole milk.
I was talking German for a little bit. All right, milk, and then I'm just going to mix those up together.
Yes.
And should I add the potatoes now?
No,
okay.
You're going to now.
I'm going to add all this.
I'll do this.
All right, so go ahead.
Just mixing that up.
Yeah.
These are basically acting like binders that are going to bring these potatoes. So that was 2 tablespoons of just good old breadcrumbs, plain breadcrumbs.
That's 2 tablespoons of flour.
Of all-purpose flour. And then we've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder. It's just going to give them a nice puff. And now I can't reach that salt.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. we've got 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Now,
Kosher is the way to go, obviously.
These are, I like these good and salty.
These potatoes can handle a lot of salt. As a matter of fact, sometimes I do as much as 3 teaspoons, but don't overdo it. Because then you can't take the salt out. Two teaspoons is safe.
All right, so now I'm going to add these 3 pounds of potatoes. Oh,
that's right.
There we go. Hold on.
Got it.
There we go. I got it.
And don't forget,
messy.
And don't forget about this.
Oh wait, that's right. All right, so let me do these.
So we
first.
showed that we did the potatoes on the box cutter. Now this, you want I can't speak.
Another box cutter.
A cup of really finely chopped onion, or preferably shredded.
Shredded, which
so we
is
used
what
our
we
box
did.
cutter.
Yes.
Actually, it's easier to shred the potatoes than it is the onions.
Yeah.
But that may seem like a lot of onion.
And now I'm going to
not.
get messy.
Get messy. It really adds so much flavor. It's just so spectacular.
Get in there with your latkes, people.
Yeah. So we used to, when you always hear us talking about our days in New York City, we loved living up there, and it was our young years, and we just, I don't know, we were starving artists, but we were just embracing every single day.
Yes.
We lived down in the West Village, and there was a place, we probably told you about it before,
loved it.
called the Potbelly Stove Cafe. I think it was Frank's Potbelly. We've always called it the Potbelly Stove, but anyway, it's no longer there. It's been gone for a long time, but they had this massive giant menu, and everything was made from scratch. And when we first learned about Latkes, they served like these gorgeous sandwiches. Wesley would get this massive Monte Cristo sandwich, and they'd have these latke balls, like you get 3 of these latke balls on the side, and they were our favorite thing. And remember, they would serve them with applesauce and sour cream, and we thought, how unusual. It's so weird.
We were so Midwestern.
I know, we didn't know. And then that began our love affair.
Totally.
And so did you
it
get them
took
good
us
mixed?
a while to realize, they actually make them, they're like little pancakes.
I know.
We always thought they were in balls. All right, so am I going to do this here?
If you want to, you can use a spoon. But okay, I was going to give you this large spoon. Right. But now we are going to make, now
I'm just a mess here.
Well, here.
You do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Let me get like a nice spoon. Oh, you did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, these are meant to be, they don't have to be perfectly shaped. It's okay if the edges are a little scraggly. Again, if I'm doing this wrong, just please let me know. I need to turn up my heat. It's, when I'm waiting for the Loon, it's sometimes a little difficult to know what's going on.
I'm sorry, I just need a napkin.
I tell you. Okay, so we're just putting these in. I don't know. It's a healthy spoonful. What is that? That's probably a half a cup.
Is that?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do that.
Ooh, look at those. Those are going to look good.
And if you've got you want your heat on medium high. While I was blabbering, I kind of turn down the heat a little bit.
Yeah, you need to get those frying.
They are. They'll fry. And then typically when your temperature is medium high, they're going to go for about 3 minutes per side, and then you're going to flip them over, and they'll get nice and brown, and they're going to be the same way.
Don't get them too thick.
I know. You're going to flatten them. So anyway, we're going to continue doing this until they're nice and brown on the bottom, and then we'll flip them and continue on. Oh, aren't these beautiful? I'm so excited. Look at these.
I love them.
So, gorgeous. So now what we're going to do is we've done these in batches, and we're just going to, I'm going to give them one final flip.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Perfect. Crunchy on the outside.
Tender on the inside.
Just the way we like them. So anyway, these are, I can't say enough about them, how much we love them. They don't have to be absolutely perfectly round and shaped. They're kind of fun if they're not. And they've got a little scragglies on the sides. That's good.
Look at those. Let's show everybody.
So we just we just let them rest on a cutting board. You definitely want to serve these warm. If you're doing a big batch like these, once you cook them up, just keep the others in a low temperature oven of like 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And
look at how cute those are.
They are so cute. You serve this, I know like our friends celebrating Hanukkah, you could do them with a brisket. Another really great side dish at Hanukkah is a dish that I've made before. It's fried cauliflower with lemon. Fried foods are popular, if I understand correctly, during Hanukkah, which is, I think, why I especially love the Hanukkah food.
Yeah, it's the oil, I believe.
I think
you can correct us if we're wrong.
Okay.
So look at that. All right, I need a little dollop of sour cream.
I love these little.
So I'm going to do my dollop of sour cream on one, and I'm going to put a little applesauce. Thank you.
You're
on the other.
You really spread the love. I just love that. I'm going to do a little bit over both of them.
Yay!
Like I said, these are great served warm, so keep them nice and warm if you're doing them in advance.
Okay, y'all, look at that. I'm going to just...
I'm so excited. These are one of my favorite things in the whole wide world.
Oh, you hear that? Sorry, I'm crunching into it.
Oh, the crunch and then the soft. Crunch.
Oh, Chris, it is soft. You know what?
You gonna pick it up or
I
you
might pick it up. I'm having some issues. Chris, I always have
We
issues.
need to go to like fork class for
All right.
Wesley.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good.
I'm picking it up.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that too.
Mmm.
They're just heavenly. And it's so funny how that sour cream and applesauce
So good.
so perfect with it.
Hold on, I gotta try my applesauce.
You guys, these are fun to make. They're so steeped in tradition and they're so delicious. All right, Wesley.
All right, well, you know what? I'm picking this one up too. I'm terrible. Hold on.
Hopefully you don't eat it like that at the table. But if you do, don't worry about it. We're all waiting.
Those are 10,000% Loon approved.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just gotta eat these all up.
I am so excited, you guys. You make, whether you sell it.
Sorry.
Okay.
The onions, I'm always afraid like, oh my God,
Too much.
many onions.
Oh, it's perfect.
So good.
It's a perfect addition. So, if you celebrate Hanukkah or not, whatever you celebrate or whatever you don't celebrate, these are delicious. You will celebrate how good these are. And for whatever you do celebrate, please have a beautiful, beautiful holiday season.
Yes.
We love you so much. And
I love it. Make some latkes.
lots of them. Bye, everybody.